go. 1, 2. Go. 1, 2. 1. So I'd say I'm broadcasting on 5 different channels here. Woo! And a few names or numbers anyway are turning up. So I'm just going to wait 2 minutes. But basically, I assume, well, you must be friends of mine because you're seeing it on my shared stream. But welcome to my quiz. I ran a lot of them in lockdown 1, some of them in lockdown 2, and now it's 2021. And I'm back. So I forgot, I need to share this. So share. No. What do I click on? So yeah, I'm just going to do a quiz. I'm going to ask about 30 questions, nothing major. Excuse me. So I need to change to my name there. Copy link. Go to this. Oh, sorry. I need to keep talking so people who do click on will be like, they won't be thinking I accidentally left my webcam on. So I'm going to ask about 30 questions in about 30 minutes. It's 2 minutes past 8. We'll start at 8:04. There's no point being slaves to the nines. Hello, Simon. So we'll start the quiz in 2 minutes. I will be asking, the general knowledge questions. I don't think they're going to be too hard, but they will be tough enough. It's been a tough year already. Maybe I don't need to be making tough quizzes, but that's the way it's going to be. And it will be, it'll be very world-centric. World-centric? Yeah, we'll call it that. I.e., not many Irish questions. And certainly none in Irish. So I'll ask all the questions. Will I? No, I'll ask 15 questions, then give you the answers, then 15 questions, then give you the answers. Yeah, that makes sense. I got a new screen today. And would you believe that's thrown me completely? Even though all it is another screen. Well, okay. A few people here. We might as well, let's just start, I suppose. So I use a thing called Restream. So there we go with the chat. So I'll be putting the questions in the chat as well. Do you know what? I'll put in an edit point for when I'm finished. So take another drink of water with my right hand. I don't know why I did that. I can also just check the timestamp for my edit point. 5 minutes and 31 seconds into the stream. Is that good? Anyway, hello everyone. Ronan here from the Quizness, Witness the Quizness. We're going to do a simple table quiz. Quiz. I don't know if you're using a table or not at home. 30 questions-ish, 30 minutes-ish. I will just ask them out loud. You can write them on a piece of paper. You can say them out loud if you're with people. If you're on your own, probably just say it to yourself, internal monologue style. But if you want to, whatever, the odds of somebody being in your house without you knowing in this current lockdown is incredibly unlikely. I'll ask 15 questions, then take a break, and then 15 questions, then take a break, and each break I'll give you the answers. Question 1, and of course the answers will also be in the chat window. If you're hard of hearing, etc., they're there as well. Question 1. What is the only letter in the alphabet that does not appear in the name of any state in the United States of America? What is the only letter in the alphabet, English alphabet, that does not appear in the name of any state in the United States of America? Question 2. How did I lose track after question 2? Question 2. What did the letters... So, hey, Simon, you don't need to put the answers in the comments. I'd say just write them down for yourself. So if other people are doing it, they don't just see your answers. And you're way off with A anyway. Question 2. What do the letters of USB stand for? What do the letters of USB stand for? Question 3. Hello, Mags. Happy New Year to you. Question 3. What was Fonzie or the Fonz's full name on Happy Days? On Happy Days, what was the Fonz's full name? Question 4. What type of animal is a caribou? What type of animal is a caribou? Now, I think there's 2 questions. 2 by my rough count. I make all my quizzes on a Sunday. And what day is it today? Wednesday. I already have a sort of cognitive dissonance. Question 5. Which Irish band took their name from an animal in a popular book series and film franchise? What Irish rock band, famous band, took their name from the animal, a key animal in a famous book series and now film franchise? Question 6 is another US state question. Question 6. In which US state is the TV show Breaking Bad set? To be clear, it's where it's set, it's not where it's filmed. I'm of the understanding bits of it have been recorded in various states, but where is it set? The main segment of Breaking Bad. Very good show. If you need another lockdown box set, that's a good one. Question 7. Oh, we've 7 people watching on Twitch. That's cool. Hello, Twitch. Question 7. Static occlusion, dynamic occlusion, and centric occlusion refer to misalignment of what? Don't worry, Max, it's in the comments there anyway, the questions. So, depending on what device or laptop you're watching it on, or computer, I suppose, you can see the comments, Mags, the questions are there. So question 7, static occlusion, dynamic occlusion, and centric occlusion refer to misalignment of what? Question 8, in golf, what do you call 2 under par? In golf, What do you call 2 under par? Question 9. Oh, yeah, it's a country. It's pretty straightforward. Question 9. Who competes every year with Scotland for the Calcutta Cup? Who competes every year with Scotland for the Calcutta Cup? Let me know in the comments if you've any feedback, really. Ideally positive, but maybe I'm going too fast or not fast enough, or you'd like me to cover stuff. Cover stuff, how vague is that? Question 10. From what song are the following lyrics from? When I look into your eyes, I see a love restrained. But darling, when I hold you, don't you know I feel the same? I'm trying ever so hard to remove every trace of melody from that song. I've done a good job. Another US state question. Which American state is nearest to the former Soviet Union? Which US state is nearest to the former Soviet Union? Mags, you couldn't afford me. You couldn't afford me to be singing it for you. The quizzes are free. The serenading, that's where I get the big bucks. Question 12. Contiguous is a word I had to learn a few years ago. So who was the leader of the largest ever empire? And we're talking contiguous. So it was all connected via shared borders and stuff. So basically, it's not the British Empire, okay? Who was the leader of the largest contiguous empire? He gave away the gender. He died in 1227, just before 12:30. Question 12. No, just asked that. Question 13. Who was the first person to win an Academy Award for both acting and writing? Who was the first person to win an Academy Award for both writing and acting? Question 14. What is the name of the oven that's used for firing pottery? Very topical there. A Cork person is one of the hosts of what's it called? Is it called Britain's Got Pottery? Britain Gets Fired? No. The Great British Sculpt Off? The Channel 4 show about sculpting. Question 15. God, what a pro. Even though I haven't done a quiz for grown-ups in a few weeks, like this, like a live stream. Question 15. 15 minutes past 8. It's an innate talent. Ingvar Kamprad was the founder of which international retail chain in 1943? In 1943, an international retail chain was founded by Ingvar Kamprad. Which one? Which retail chain? We know which Ingvar Kamprad did it. So I'm going to let you go over the questions for a moment. Mags mentioned she missed 4 and 5, just in case you weren't able to scroll back, Mags. Question 4, what type of animal is a caribou? Question 5, what type of animal... Sorry, question 5, which US band took their name from an animal in a popular book series and franchise? I don't have an advertiser, but this would be the kind of place I would put ads. So if you can imagine something you're going to buy tomorrow or the next day, and then imagine it's me saying to buy it, and then you can like post on their Facebook wall, great ad by Ronan that made me buy it, something like that. Question 1. So if you're doing this against other people in your house, swap your answer sheets. Here we go. Rob got this in the comments earlier. What's the only letter of the alphabet that does not appear in the name of any state of the United States? Q. What is the letter of U? What did the letters of USB stand for? Universal Serial Bus. What was the Fonz's full name on Happy Days? Arthur Fonzarelli. I don't know why I did that accent, to be fair. Yeah, there was no point for that accent at all. What type of animal is a caribou? It's a reindeer. Which Irish band took their name from an animal in a popular book series and film franchise? It's Aslan. Question 6. In which US state is the TV show Breaking Bad set? New Mexico. Question 7. Static occlusion, dynamic occlusion, and centric occlusion refer to the misalignment of what? Teeth. In golf, what do you call 2 under par? It's eagle. Who competes every year with Scotland for the Calcutta Cup? It's England. From what song? Say, people, to the people who are tuning in that are friends of mine and sending me answers on WhatsApp, thank you. You're obviously watching this, so you can. But thanks for showing your workings. Ingvar Kamprad was the founder of which international retail chain? I've just jumped to a load of questions. In golf, what do you call 2 under par? An eagle. Who competes every year with Scotland for the Calcutta Cup? England. From which song are the lyrics? When I look into your eyes, I see love restrained. Sorry, the Calcutta Cup is rugby, by the way. I see love restrained. It's November Rain by GNR. Which American state is nearest to the former Soviet Union? Alaska. I don't know. My girlfriend's downstairs. Alaska. Who was the leader of the largest contiguous empire in the world? It was Genghis Khan. Who was the first person to win Academy Awards for both acting and writing? Emma Thompson. What's the name of the oven used for firing pottery? It's a kiln. And Ingvar Kamprad was the founder of which international retail chain in 1943? IKEA. Great. Question 16. Excuse me one moment. So if you do like what I'm doing, please tell your friends. If you don't like what I'm doing, tell your enemies. But please tell someone. I'm going to start doing these every Monday and maybe every Wednesday. What is time? That's not a question. And also, does 8 o'clock suit people? I was thinking 8 and 10. to do a late one every now and then. I don't know why. Like, not that it would be rude or anything. Question 16. Hey Jess, how are you? Oh, I'd say if I'm lucky with the vaccine, Jess, we'll see each other in June for our annual. My friend Jess, who's tuning in, I have the pleasure of staying with him in Hamburg every year, except for last year. And we're both quite tall, and the place we are in is like a festival club, and we're able to cheers each other from across the crowded room. It's a fantastic feeling. Anyway. In the music world, the venue, what does CBGB's stand for? Excuse me. Question 17. What is the full name of the main character in Home Alone? What is the full name of the main character in Home Alone? What was okay? This this is a very Irish one. To any non-Irish people, just have a guess. What was Cú Chulain's former name? The Irish legendary legend, I suppose. What was Cú Chulain's former name? Now, here's a question. I only learned this a few weeks ago, and it blew my mind. Question 19. The term struth, or struth, as made famous by Alf Stewart in Home and Away, is an Australian term derived from whose truth? Whose truth is being exclaimed, proclaimed in, well, Home and Away and everywhere else in Australia when they say struth. Question 20. What was the name of the yellow Teletubby? I've given you the options of Tinky Winky, Dipsy Lala and Pooh. Question 21. Julia Roberts won an Oscar for her performance in which film? Pretty Woman, Steel Magnolias, Erin Brockovich, or Mystic Pizza? Pretty Woman, Steel Magnolias, Erin Brockovich, or Mystic Pizza? Julia Roberts won an Oscar for her performance in which film? It's just water. It might look like poutine, but it's just water. Or is it? Oh, yeah, it's just water. Question 22. This is a multiple choice again. When did the euro become the official currency of Europe? (1998), 2000, 2002, 2005. Question 23. What is the official language of Mexico? Mexican, Portuguese, or Spanish? One question I would like to ask, I know the people who are answering live have a better chance of getting my attention, but I would like to hear anyone's opinion. Should I have a little background music? Just nice, simple, low to mid tempo in the back. Does it help guide it? I don't know. Let me know. Question 24. Into what sea does the River Jordan flow? Into what sea does the River Jordan flow? The Dead, the Med, or the Red? The Dead Sea, the Red Sea, or the Mediterranean Sea? Question 25. Which US chain is named after the first mate in Moby Dick? Is it McDonald's? Is it Starbucks? Is it TK Maxx? Or is it Walmart? McDonald's, Starbucks, TK Maxx, or Walmart? Oh, I said 8:30 would be over. Let's pull up our stockinged feet. Who is older, Jim Carrey or Michelle Obama? 26. Who is older, Jim Carrey or Michelle Obama? On what part of the body is a gauntlet worn? Which part of a gauntlet would what part of the body would a gauntlet be worn? Hand, head, leg, or shoulder? Question 28. Which of these three countries border Turkey? Georgia, Jordan, Romania. Georgia, Jordan, or Romania? Which one of those countries borders Turkey? Which is older? Question 29. Which is older? The city of Kiev or the city of Paris? And question 30 is another Irish question. Apologies to Jess and Sam and anyone else in the future. Hello to the people in the future who are watching this on playback. But look, this is good to know. What is the smallest county in Ulster? Armagh, Donegal, Down, or Monaghan? Armagh, Donegal, Down, or Monaghan? Monaghan. So I will let you just reflect. Look over your answers there, and I will give you the correct answers in two moments. So yeah, Mondays and Wednesdays. I'm going to try them for a while with the quizzes. Oh, and also if you happen to have kids, I do a morning quiz at 9:30 every morning called "It's the Kids Quizness," and it's for kids between about 8 and 11, I think, but if they feel smart and want to try it when they're a bit younger, fire away. And if it's adults want to do it and feel smart, join away as well. Okay. Julia Roberts won an Oscar for her performance in which film? Erin Brockovich, she won it for. When did the euro become the official currency of Europe? The 1st of January 2002. The official language of Mexico is Spanish. Into what sea does the River Jordan flow? The Dead Sea. Which US chain is named after the first mate in Moby Dick? It's Starbucks. I got distracted there. Of course it's not TK Maxx, it's Starbucks. Who's older, Jim Carrey or Michelle Obama? Jim Carrey is older by 2 years. Exact same birthday, by the way. On what part of the body is a gauntlet worn? It's the hand. Which of these three countries border Turkey? Georgia. Who is older, the city of Kiev or the city of Paris? The city of Kiev was founded 514 years after Paris. And the smallest county in Ulster is Armagh. We all love our dad and we all love our ma. So guys, that's it. Let me know in the comments your scores, I suppose. This is just me. If I was a professional soccer player, and trust me, I wouldn't be. This is like pre-season training today, just making sure everything works again. But it is great. And hello. Oh, sorry. Hey, Jean. Did I not give out the answers to 16? Sorry, Jean. Here they come. Oh, yeah, that's what I did. What does CBGB stand for? It's the Country Bluegrass and Blues venue. It used to be, before it became a punk, a new wave centre of the world. It was Country Bluegrass and Blues. The full name of the main character in Home Alone is Kevin McAllister. Cuchullin's former name is Setanta. Now, this is the great one. The term struth was made famous by Alf Stewart, and it's derived from God's truth. God's truth, struth. That's probably my fact of 2020 that blew my mind. And what was the name of the yellow Teletubby? It still is Lala. So guys, there we go. Sorry, Jean, thanks for letting me know that I missed out on those questions. As I said, I'm getting back to full match fitness, but I think we're at it there now. Have a good rest of the evening. You probably won't see me this week again, but who knows, I might try one on very short notice again. Okay, guys.